This week we've got the brand new model from Buick, the 2024 Buick Envista, and it's got a nice sleek coupe look and a sporty front end. But there's one issue I have with this. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Outside Reviews. My name is Pat and we have Brian behind the camera. We review cars every week, and this week we got a 2024 Buick Envista Avenir trim, a nice luxury vehicle from Buick with a very sporty look and handling to it. Let's see how it drives and we'll tell you all about it. Here we are on board of the 2024 Buick Envista Avenir trim. Avenir trim meaning luxury. So what do we have powering this vehicle? We have a 1.2 liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine that's powered through a 6-speed transmission. It provides 136 horsepower and 162 pounds-feet of torque. Now when you walk up or when you see the Buick Envista, it's definitely an eye catcher because this is the first year that they come out with this particular model. It looks really sharp. Everything is a sporty kind of look with a little bit of a luxury aspect to it. But the outside, as you can see, definitely looks really sharp, really sporty, and it just gives you that vibe that, you know, this is a fun car to drive. Now when you're looking at this crossover, you're thinking, what about cargo space? Because it is a coupe kind of back, so you sacrifice a little bit of cargo space. So cargo space with the seats up is 21 cubic feet, with the seats down 42 cubic feet. So you would be right by saying, as far as a crossover, this has a little bit less space than the others compared to in that particular class. And I kind of want to say that this, I don't want to say it doesn't belong in that class, but I'd say it's maybe a little bit more a class of its own. Maybe a sports wagon, like I call it. Moving on, the back seat actually have pretty good leg space in the back seat. You can say that this is a built for comfort kind of vehicle. You can have 4 passengers, no problem. We are looking at 38.7 inches of leg room back there and almost 42 inches of leg room in the front, 41.9 to be exact. And speaking of the front, now you'll see that it's got the same kind of platform as the Buick Encore GX that we just reviewed last week. Go check out that review. So you got the 11-inch infotainment system and the 8-inch digital gauge cluster for the driver. As far as what the front looks like, I'm actually very comfortable saying that this has a little bit of luxury to it and a lot of practicality to it. It's a very functional, no-nonsense approach, but it is a very nice interior for the Avenir trim. Comfort-wise, I am extremely comfortable even with back and knee issues. Because of that, lots of legroom space, and I love these seats. These seats are very, very comfortable. Definitely no complaints as far as the comfort goes, either in the back or in the front. This vehicle has the features you need. I mean, especially up here in Canada, we don't really need the, ventilated seats, so it does not have that, but it does have heated seats. It has a wireless phone charger, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and as far as the infotainment system, no nonsense approach. It's got the apps you need, and what more could you ask for? I like the fact that everything is very simple, easy to find, and easy to operate. Now let's talk a little bit about price. Price for this vehicle starts at $23,000 US and all the way to $29,000 US for the Avenir trim, this trim. Also in Canada, $29,000 is the starting point. Damn, the exchange really hurts. And then $34,000 would be for this particular trim, the Avenir. As far as trim wise, the one I like is the SP, the Sports Touring trim. We reviewed, like I said, the Encore GX ST Sports Touring, and I really like the blackout look of it. I like the sporty look of it, and I think it really goes well with this model because it is a very sporty looking vehicle. Fuel economy, you're looking at 28 miles per gallon in the city, 32 miles per gallon on the highway, gives you a combine of 30 miles per gallon. In Canada, 8.4 liters in the city, 7.4 liters on the highway, combined for 7.9 liters. Now, what am I actually getting? I'm actually just getting 8.1 liters in real life, doing a combination of city and highway driving. So fuel economy, it could be better for this size of vehicle, but I'm actually quite okay with it. Now you may be wondering, what does this 1.2 liter 3-cylinder engine give you as far as acceleration? Well, yeah, 162 pounds-feet of torque, so you're gonna go 0 to 60 in 9.3, 9.5 seconds. So not the fastest accelerating vehicle out there, but it is, for the budget, for what you're getting, a very good acceleration in the city. It's conceived by Buick to be a very good handling vehicle in the city, and I would agree with that statement because it takes curves really well. It's got a rigid suspension, which has a very good response to taking curves and just driving around the city. Highway, it's still very comfortable. I mean, it's not that rough of a suspension, but the size of this vehicle definitely adapted for city driving. Now, I've been driving this for about a week, and I've put over almost 700 kilometers on this vehicle, so that's quite a bit. And if I was to tell you what my overall impression is of this vehicle, it'd be pretty simple. It looks amazing. It's an amazing looking vehicle. I'm actually getting second looks from people that I drive when I drive by, especially in this particular color. Handling is amazing. Definitely really good for if you like to drive a little bit fast around the corners. Definitely grips those corners really well. Not a lot of body roll, if any. So very great handling. Price, I think they priced this very well as well. Because Buick, I don't see them as a luxury brand, but you do get a very nice interior, very comfortable seats, very cool features, and at that price range, it's really hard to beat. Cons, no all-wheel drive. Yes, this is a crossover, and that's why I say I'm reluctant to call it as such, because it doesn't come in all-wheel drive. You do sit a little higher than you would in a car, for example, which actually I prefer. That's why I think that has a lot to do with the comfort that I'm getting from this vehicle. But it does not come in all-wheel drive, and it's also not a luxury vehicle, even though Buick kind of want to push the Avenir trim as such. I mean, like I said, you're better off just going for the ST, the sports touring trim. If you like that blackout look, if you like the chrome look, then go for the Avenir trim. But overall, in this particular segment, for the cargo space you're getting, the comfort you're getting, and the features you're getting, I definitely like this vehicle, and it definitely gets my vote of approval, especially with the reliability it comes with. If you haven't seen our Buick reliability report video, check that one out. It's going to be at the end of this video as well. And yeah, that's basically your review for the 2024 Buick Envista Avenir trim. So until then, we'll see you guys later.